Happy New Year for those that are on the new year now, but if you're not, well, yeah. It's time for some Morrowind, baby. So, what we're going to do right now, to recap last time I beat the main quest of Morrowind. I killed Dagoth Ur, and I checked on a couple of people to give some closure to what has transpired. And now we are at the beginning of Tribunal. So first I'm gonna rest 48 hours so I can get my necklace recharged a bit. I need to check. Oh, I need to dump a lot of things and free some space. Repair as well. And dump some stuff. Yeah. First things first, I need to recall. But it's New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna be spending it streaming until it is New Year for me. I'm of course gonna grab some champagne and drink a bit. Let's drop the unnecessary stuff that I've gotten from Dagoth Ur's fortress. Caning, Sander, and Redguard can get bent. On and all, they're like actually cool items, but Redguard goes exactly on top of the gauntlet that gives you strength, so that's not really a good one. Keening is not good. As a weapon, it's actually not good at all. Looks great, but it's not a good weapon. However, Sander is a fucking disgusting weapon. 10 to 70 chop, 10 to 60 slash on a 100 blunt weapon. It's disgusting. It's a really strong weapon. But the requirement that you have to put on Redguard to not die is damning. Some of the 6th house amulets that I'm not gonna need. Cabinet of Curse-Fire. So a couple of things that I wanted to correct from last stream, but I checked that my audio is actually working. So what you need to do to actually trigger the proper jailbreak, if you are a member of the temple, you have to be rank 5 on the temple. And you don't not only have to be wearing the Ordinator helmet, you have to be wearing a chest piece and both shoulder plates as well. Which makes me believe that in order to actually get the proper full Ordinator set without actually having to kill an Ordinator like out in the open, will be to actually go to Kogurun and actually grab the set from the corpse that has the hair shirt of San Lothis or something like that. I can't remember the name, but the corpse that had the hair shirt has a full Ordinator set as well that is outside of Kogurun. So I guess that's the way to actually do that part of the quest. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. How am I doing with money? Not that I need any money because I have 123,000. What else I can dump that I don't need right now? I have the Mentor's Ring, Ring of Asura. I'm gonna keep the Ring of Asura on. Maybe. We sanguine things I don't really care about. I'm gonna dump this ring. E4. The Ancestor's Ring as well. I don't really need it right now. Oh yeah, I have that, but yeah, the effect is not that great. Not ring here. The Eye Mace ring. How much is it? 10 to 14. Hearth Heal amulet. Not great. It's levitation. I already have levitation with the pants. The 10 points is more than enough. And hard ring as well. That's a potent ring. It's not a bad ring at all. But yeah, a lot of other things just happened last time. I don't know if the archive of it is actually public, but whatever. Oh yeah, I have the tax record. Since I don't need all the other prophecies like the Stranger, the Ghost Prophecy, 7 Visions, I can all drop it here. Some funny notes as well. Papers, I'm gonna carry them around anyway. Maya. Sophia. The mission to be back from Caius. That's if we take us or I still held the directions to Caius Cosades. Alright, these alchemical recipes, that's actually a pretty cool thing. Those are as close that I just carry them to carry them. Oh. Now that we offloaded a lot of things. Do I have any ebony that I mean, yeah, I have the ebony helmet, but I have the mask of Clavicus Vile. I have no real need for a Daedric shield anyway. I mean, if I'm gonna need ebony, I know what I have to kill anyway.
I find you most interesting right
Go to
now.
Vivek.
Please go ahead.
Welcome,
Vivek,
Orc.
I
It would
can
be a pleasure to speak with you.
give an intervention amulet. Here, I went the wrong way. Now we have to find the woman that sent me to Hornhold. It should be this woman. Not I. Now we are on track. Let me see. That's for attacks. I have to report to one of the royal guards. Actually starting tribunal. After so long. So let's find royal guards. We should be up here. At least I think. Yes. Touchy subject. They don't like me. Now I look for those demons. Some say they're the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar. When the Great Bazaar needs the sector of town, we're getting in trouble. Okay. First things first. Our beloved friend and hero of the people. Yeah, Gainor should be there. I am now much stronger than I was before. Do I have any other buffs that I can slap on me? I know he has like an innate reflect or something that could be a problem. On some other playthrough I will see if I can actually cast command humanoid and put him on timeout.
Run while you can.
Oh no. Well, let's go to... Where did I quick save? Okay, I quick saved after.
Oh, this is too easy.
As long as I keep him staggered and away from me. Oh, this is bad.
You dead.
That was bad. Okay. Running out of fatigue, not so great.
Oh, this is too easy.
He slapped me really hard. Because his block is so high. Not his block, his luck is so high, he can actually block every blow. Or almost every blow. He's insanely powerful. I will cheese it. I'm gonna cheese it. Remnant of Shadows exists for a reason.
This is going to be fun.
Oh no. I can trap him somewhere. Oh! New plan. We have to change and adapt these plans. Otherwise it's not gonna work. I can probably paralyze him. I know I've seen a paralysis scroll somewhere, yeah.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
But I snuck and I'm on high chameleon. Just running about. Oh my god. Mr. Fatigue. Well, I'm gonna be sitting my ass here for a while. Shouldn't take long because I have the Ring of Asura, so I'll be restoring fatigue relatively quickly. Instead of being like a point a second, so it should be like 3. I'm gonna be sitting about like 20 seconds maybe. Should be okay. There you go. Yeah, I know. Woo! Let's get me up.
See you dead. You chose the wrong
That was not great. Not supporting me, so
Fight, coward.
shouldn't be that low. 67. My agility is pretty high. And again, my fatigue is also pretty low. I just take both shots. Look at that man go. Doing something to restore my fatigue really quickly now. I'll save that for something more important. Absorb health could be good. I have some golden saint scrolls as well. Seize, no. Levitate. Restore fatigue.
When we meet again, you will die.
Oh, it's almost dead. If I'm starting like this against Gainor, I dread to think how I'm gonna deal with the missing hand. The missing hand is gonna put me in hospital. Thank God I'm also like pretty fast, like as fast as him. And a quick save just in case I just end up hitting somebody else while I'm stabbing him. There we go. Gainor is dead. A good practice, by the way. It's dumping everything they own on the ground. Ebony boots. Chest piece, I have the Lord Ebony mail, so it's gonna be better. Ebony shield, I already have one. Exquisite pants, they're also pretty good for enchanting. Finally I get to upgrade from my Dwemer Pauldrons. Cannot use the bracers, so bracers go away. Leggings, I have the Daedric ones. I already have an enclosed helmet and Pauldrons. Pauldron 1, Pauldron 2. Perfect. All Ebony set. I need to repair, that's right. So I've been going at him for an excruciating amount of time. And we hard save. Let's Gainor down. So I have to find the Dark Brotherhood, find the Great Bazaar thing. Okay, how are my... Alright, I have these speed bump things that I don't use anymore. I have to access my travel stain pants here, I believe. Travel stain pants. There we go. Hard save again. Before before I do the dark... Oh yeah, the common town. Before I do the dark parkour stuff, I should make a pit stop at the temple and buy potions. Because the alchemist in the temple is one of the few that sells exclusive quality potions. This woman. And exclusive is the highest tier potions. I have restore health. I don't think shift stealth restore fatigue. No restore fatigue. That's sad. Restore health. Restore. I'm gonna do 2 more rounds of these. She also says this stuff. Lily horn bulbs. 45 speed. 40 restore fatigue of the script jelly. And sweet pulp that levitates and paralyzes. What spells do you sell? Common disease another, energy leech. I'll buy energy leech. And the fire restore, okay. Other skis, 4 points. I'll grab it.
Walk in the light.
Let's go find the Dark Brotherhood, which I already found. Grind it for a while. Weird that I can actually... What It's actually weird that you can actually sleep in the infirmary. Like, it's not designated as... as an indoor area. So I'm gonna check the other sections this temple. Because that that did strike me as pretty weird. Oh, she says it restore fatigue. Is she a restocking? Oh, she is. Okay. But there has to be like temple restriction maybe. Spells. Masterful, unseen. Oh, 45 schools. Okay. 45 stats.
Health and healing.
Let's proceed.
What's he doing here?
So the infirmary, for some reason, is not labeled as an indoor area. That's strange. Right, Great Bazaar. Where was the Great Bazaar? Wait, so let's go. Right, I should leave it to indoor now because Morrowind has no board map, just has local map. So might as well just use local map from now on. I can do the play, which might be a good side activity. Greetings, Orc. I'm Merlin Ordrasas, founder of the Morrowind Players, and I'm sure you came here to watch our production, The Horror of Castle Zero. Well, I'm sorry to inform you that we won't be putting on the show today. The troupe has its own drama to worry about at the moment. Well, yes, wouldn't you know that the very day we're supposed to debut our show, our lead actor Tarbus Beleth come down with the collywobbles. What the fuck is the collywobbles? You can't find anyone to save, to take over his part. I would do it, but my expertise is definitely needed backstage. So now I've got to stand up here and try to drive people away from our heavily promoted production. I just wish we could find someone who looks like Tarbus. Wait a minute, we just made it an orc, you know? You coulda looked like Tarbus. I think this might work. What do you say, orc? Who would you take to the part of the clubbing this? Captain of the Imperial Guard in our production? Sure, I'd like to. Fantastic here. Take a copy of the script. As you can see, people are already starting to gather. So we need to get this show started. I'm sure you know the horror of Castle Sir quite well, don't you? Of course you do. So there's no need for lengthy rehearsal. Review the script for the next 2 minutes, then talk to me. Make sure you come back within 2 minutes, as our play requires exact timing to pull off correctly. So let's grab the horror of Castle Sir. Claudius is Captain of the Guard. Cyril Camara, Damar Mail, all is the lieutenant of the Imperial Guard Argonian. Sujasa, a young Argonian mage. This is all the setting of the play. Handsome man in Imperial Guard stands there. Good evening to you, Sergio. Good evening. Is your master at home? No, Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Cyril Kina Telbani, hold us here. At his winter say, is there I can do for you? Possibly, would you mind come in? Blah blah blah. What's your name? When did your master leave Adun? By the name of Sul Khalifa. You're likely to know he's there. He was sincere. Would you mind if I looked in? Please, as we hear we're all Telbani. Not from the playwright. This line should be delivered without sarcasm. Trust the audience to laugh. It never fails, regardless of the politics of the locals. This is where the actual play ends, and then it continues. I wish there was actually a version that would just go through the entirety of it. Like as a follow-up quest, but that would have been way too much stuff to read. Oh god, that's a lot of text. "30 pages, by the way.
Relax. You'll be fine.
Welcome to the spot, and
Good evening to you, Sergio.
good evening. Is your master at home?"
No, Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Sadura Kana Talvani Hordalf Seer, is at his winter estate. Is there something I can do for you?
That's
Not at all, Sergio. Please, may I offer you some flint?
Simply. Yes, please. What's your name?
Anara, Sergio.
Oh, oops. Oops.
More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Sergio.
He refuses the flint. He doesn't accept it. Oops. It's only a monetary compensation, but
Couldn't get any.
I'd rather get it
Good evening to you,
done
Sergio.
correctly. Good evening, is your master at home?
No, Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Sadura Kana Talvani Hordalf Seer, is at his winter estate. Is
Also,
there something I can do for you?
I'm gonna boost the voices a bit more. Possibly.
Not at all, Sergio. Please, may I offer you some flint?
No, thank you. What's your name?
Anara, Sergio.
Oh, you must have.
More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Sergio. All the other servants and slaves who tend to his lordship travel with him. Is there something wrong?
Sul Khalifa.
No, Sergio. I know no one
Not
by that name. Beck? That's strange. I suppose it's possible that my master knew this man, but being an Ashlander and my master being of the House of Telvani, well, if you'll pardon me for being flippant, Sergio,
I
don't
think
think they would be friends.
The literally all those signs are amazing. Look into your master.
Please, Sergio, go wherever you want. We have nothing to hide. We're loyal Imperial subjects.
So here are all the body. And then this guy keeps just running. Everything here is just decked out on whatever they can, like at the Waki.
Not
Just
bad
like, oh yeah,
dynamic.
so what happened? Sorry, we knew this would happen as well. Well, yes, you see, our lead actor Tarvus recently had a somewhat indecent tryst with the daughter of a Telvanni diplomat. The diplomat caught him in the act and vowed revenge since Tarvus changed his races. Frequency, we knew an attack would come out during his performance, and when the diplomat could be sure of Tarvus' location. Go on. Hopefully, since you were able to dispatch the would-be assassin, the diplomat won't try again. I know that the services of the Morrowind are very expensive to enlist. I apologize for using you in this manner, Mr. Woods, but I hope you understand why it was necessary. Continue. Yes, well, I did to play in full. Let's see, during the play, you encountered the same mistake. Very impressive, Mr. Woods, but your acting skills could definitely use some improvement. Here, take this gold and this amulet that will improve your acting abilities where you need it. Thank you again, and I hope you can forgive us. 2000 gold and amulet of verbosity. Amulet of verbosity. Should be here. Speechcraft 20 to 30 points for 30 seconds on self. Let's heal up a bit. And let's keep grabbing random quests in this place before actually doing the main quest. There's matchmaker as well. Link from the pawnbroker. Not the pawnbroker. Actually, the pawnbroker has a quest if I remember correctly. Special offers. I have nothing special that relates to you anyway. Come on, we're friends here. Show me your special offers. Every now and then I have special bargains on certain items, just valued customers like yourself, of course. Shake back with me on a regular basis and I will see what can make a deal. Let's see, I have a piece barrel score, 60 drakes. Are you interested? Why is this so cheap? I see why everyone has to assume because I'm capable of offering a very good price of quality merchandise that there's something shady going on. I was just saying Anhia the other day that, never mind, who's Anhia? Okay, she's like a cheat, an entrepreneur of sorts. She will meet me in the stores meeting here from time to time and have things for me to sell. I try to ask too many questions, you know. She has a pretty sharp knife. So just do your business like so I just do my business. Like I always do. There's no harm in it, right? But it's like it's not like it's hurting anybody. That's what you have. Getting chitin, bomb mold. There's a couple of exquisite stuff as well. It's okay. What other special offers do you have? No thanks. Oh yeah, latest rumors. The Toms that's visible with my adventures. Oh. Right, yeah. Take those busy with my adventures and key. And she's that run about the ruins down below. Now and then they find something nice and they bring it to Tentongs. Maybe you're the kind of person, if so, you see people down there look like poor helpless people with no home. Maybe they are, or maybe they aren't. Maybe they are the Black Dart gang and they surprise you, they kill you dead snap like that, with one poison dart and take your stuff and goodbye to you forever. So yeah, that's a couple of criminals.
What's the word?
Oh yeah, the Fons himself is here. So yeah, he was a trader, not the Hello, I'm supposed to come to trade, but that's fine with me as well. It's in the world worth doing. Now it matters adventure, fame, women. It's all pointless. Women. Are we friends, Mr. Woods? Okay. Fine. Here comes 100 gold. Yeah, have 1,000, okay. They all your women problem. Ah, women, there's no happiness to be found, no everlasting happiness anyway, it's all a sham. Oh, I didn't always think so. I had a wife once. I was madly in love with her, but then my foolishness took her away, and now I'm here, bitter, alone, tired of life. A little to do with me, that's for sure. What I mean by your foolishness. That's what it was, alright. The folly of youth. Had dreams, anticipations, and I foolishly followed them and took my wife to wander for what was supposed to be a great adventure. I paid for my foolishness. Paid in full. Unfortunately, my wife was made to pay as well. She caught the blight shortly after arriving, and her frail constitution couldn't handle it. I lost her to the damn disease, and it ruined me. No one could replace her. None of the women I ever known could ever replace her. Hi, how you doing? Greetings, Nevermarine. Now I have to head towards the woman on the backside here. I think it was.
Excuse me, please.
Look at this about time. Was it this one?
A good man is hard.
Oh, there it is. I ordered them to do so much work. Yes, not taking for city fans. It's like drinking, dancing out, but wait, what I wouldn't give to meet somebody new. It's bigger out the organization working here when I can got a sub story. Of course. Well, it wasn't my fault, really. I grew up in a small village in the south of Morrowind. They cared for me a great deal and only wanted the best for me. But when they arranged my marriage to a wealthy nobleman, I couldn't take it. He was disgusting and I wanted nothing to do with him. So I ran away and ended up here in Morrowind. I was convinced I would be able to find the man of my dreams. Only it hasn't worked out that way. Go on. I was foolish about it, to be sure. I never considered I would need the money to survive on my own. I was determined, though, to go crawling back to the village and beg forgiveness for from my parents and that loathsome man. I'll make it on my own, and only then I would contact my parents and let them know where I was. So I started working, and now it's all I do. I never have time to meet anyone. Let me know if you meet any nice single men, will you? So now we have to play matchmaking. Somebody else? To meet somebody, Mr. Wood, from the be apprehensive about all this. Taking a big risk here, not to mention that I would need to leave work for a bit, so better be right about this. When someone is all wrong for me, I would simply never forgive you. But you want to do it, of course. So now I have to tell the matchmakers. So I believe there's like 3 or 4, but the one that we're looking for in particular is a trader. So this quest has like a high chance of failing regardless of who you choose. What of it Orgid? Do you think it could compare to Maitralasa? Or Marina Gilith? I don't care, nobody care for, but fine. I'm going to leave alone, I will meet her, I will be a waste of time though. So, now I told this guy I have to get back to the woman. So, what are the latest rumors? Oh, the Black Dart gun again. Do you have any latest rumors? Claudius is the only one that I know about. He's in the more corner sure. Like a Casanone sphere. Right. So, Tribunal was the first the Elder Scrolls game to add like a companion-like character that you can actually like put equipment on it. But you have to rely on Morrowind's AI to actually have a competent companion, which is not the case. Sunen Halas. Sunen Halas, I think I've heard that name, but I can't remember where. Well, okay, I'm very interested or just before. They're going to meet me in the Winning Gun 2 days from now. I hope he's nice. But yeah, companion characters are way better done in Skyrim, since they actually cast spells, use potions, and use the equipment you give them. Sometimes.
With the right deal, we all profit.
Brilliant like elite. I know we were discussing this desert way we could work for her. It will just end on a heartbreak. Very well, I will go meet her. What about her, Mr. Woods? You think there should be some brilliant words of wisdom to part of me? So I will show her how compassionate you are talk about just be yourself, don't be a prisoner, and you will surprise yourself, yeah. I guess you're right, you can live in the past forever, and Marina certainly doesn't deserve that kind of attitude. Thanks, Mr. Woods. There are two options that are just traps, and I believe like they instantly fail the quest if he goes into talking about another woman in a date. At least that's like my alarms go out.
It is blessed to hear with patient ears.
Advice. Oh yeah, the Hands of Almanexia. First things first, let's go and do the Dark Brotherhood and find the Black Dart Gang. Jira's here. Hello Jira, how you doing? Tentox. Oh, the lizard mag has seen too much, he can see. And Jira will silence him, but first Jira will silence you. I sent it Kaji, and a note from Jira. And Jira and Hira. I've tried so hard and yet no one has any interest in this blasted book. Perhaps if anyone could read it, it might sell well as the scrolls do, but if you can't get rid of it soon, I'm returning to you. Too much, or else people might suspect something. What? Book? Oh yeah, and she got a very sharp knife, which is a glass dagger. And here begins the long sewers exploration. Oh right, yeah, because of my level, like, leeches spawn down here. So the Marrow district is the Dark Brotherhood. I should actually deal with the Black Dart Gang first. I believe that would be a more fun experience. And the Black Dart should be deep within here. I'll know it because I will have to find an ancestral ghost. There it is. Well, the Black Dart Gang adventure, they robbed me of everything I have called dear. They ambushed my lover and me in the temple sewers. Okay, yeah. Mariner held them off while I ran, and then turned to look back and Mariner was down. I just kept running. Now Mariner's ghost comes to me at night begging me to come to him, to rescue him. He says he has a message for me, but I can't go down there. I can't face the Black Dart Gang. Mariner was a great fighter, but with one dart, he was dead in seconds. They will kill me for sure. So can I help you? Looks you over carefully. Sorry. No, I don't think you stand a chance against Black Dart Gang. They dress like poor beggars, but they throw deadly poison darts. One is enough to kill you. If you see them, run. Or if you see Barner's ghost, speak to him. Perhaps he can bring me his message. Where's Barner's ghost? If you see his ghost, please don't harm him. You can listen to him and see if he has a message for me. The Palasaurus is Manor? Oh, right, yeah. Both Manor are Dark Brotherhood. I'll first do the Black Dart Gang and then do the Dark Brotherhood. Manor as well. You have to double back over here. I'll know what time is it. Well, let's say it's 10. It's 2 hours away. Go this way. Because there's plenty of quests down here, so hopefully by the time I'm done with the black dart. Oh, this guy is a champion because he's blocking. You can easily tell when it is a champion or not, because their block is fucking disgusting. More often than not, I'm finding myself destroying their shields before anything else. The palace? Yeah, Royal Palace, wait. Goblins. Goblins have disgustingly powerful weapons. They have no condition. These have no condition to 150. But if we can find another goblin, then we will be in good shape. Are you temple? Bazaar. Bazaar, I believe, is goblin territory. We have to go there at a later point, but not right now. I think you go to this almost like 5 or 6 times. Residential. I think that is the area they have to go. You have to be real careful. Because they slap really hard if I'm not careful. Piece of gold. The shock balls. Where's the bruiser? So there's one type of goblin weaponry. These warthogs as well hit like pretty hard, so the Goblin Club is actually something extremely powerful. So if you're lucky and you kill one of the early goblins and he happens to have a club, then you're gonna be on a really good spot early game. I feel me buying. He has a club. I cancelled them because I lost like 3/4 of my HP. Yeah. Goblin Club, 500 condition, 1 to 60 on chop, 1 to 60 on slash. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous weapon. Also, I believe this is the wrong way. So I have to double back here again. Go to the residential area. Like, it's almost equivalent to Sunder. And Sunder is like endgame weaponry for the main quest. Just hits so hard. There's no reason for it to hit so hard. Granted, you will be repairing every so often, but you have a disgustingly powerful weapon. Any goblins here? Yeah, I see a warthog. mind at 100 difficulty. How high is my heavy armor? 74. And 191 armor rating, and I'm taking significant amount of damage. They don't fuck around here. Like I dread these sewers as much as I dread the werewolf area at Blood Moon. There's no reason for it to be. Oh dear. Oh no. If I get surrounded, I'm dead. One of them has a club. Okay, there she's. I wonder if we have like actual powerful AoE here. Like some hailstorm, something like that. Elemental first fire should do it. Like that took 60 points of damage, something like that. Dead. Let's bunch up those assholes and whoa. They also resisted magic, that's great. Time to pop berserking and hope for the best. That was tough. That was tough. But we managed. We managed to avoid dying. This is what happens when you play at 100 difficulty. If playing on 0, I would not be in such deep trouble. Ghost should be around. Alright, yeah, these are the guys that kidnapped the naked Nord. So here. I think the stairs over here send me to God's Reach, if I remember correctly.
Welcome to my the boss, where we do things.
I'll get back to this quest in a bit. I actually find the Black Dart Gang like relatively easily. That is not the case right now. That's a shame. It's fine. Check on the other areas maybe. Is there a wall over there or yeah? Just a rock. And here leads to the bazaar. Here leads to basement. There was sewers. I'll check the bazaar sewers. Let's see what's going on over there. It might be over there. Maybe check the journal. Oh, right, yeah. I came from the bazaar sewers. Maybe another section of the bazaar sewers that I didn't explore yet. Let's see. I guess it's off to the Marrow district. Clean up house with Dark Brotherhood. That's an initiate. An apprentice, yeah. Take all that gear. Keep finding them. I think there's like 10 of them outside. We should be able to carry all their armor. Okay, let's do. That one is more experienced. You can tell because he's moving like a fucking torpedo. Direct tanto and set of armor. Fire iron blade and a set of armor. Fire blade and a set of armor. This is a lot of money. That guy has a jinx blade. So, what I'm gonna do? Jinx blade? Jinx blade. Oh no. So, Viper blade. No, it is nothing to scoff about, to be honest. Money is money after all. Okay, no, I cannot sleep here yet because there's probably 2 or 3 more Dark Brotherhood members somewhere in here. See if I can get them bunched up. It's probably up there, but I'm gonna check over this fork. They might be. There's 2 or 3 accesses to the Manor district anyway. Must be up here. Hello, boys.
No escape. Your wounds are
You imp.
They really pack a punch. The Irritantes, how much are they? 200, yeah. The Viper blades are still pretty good. I'm gonna still grab all of their gear, repair it as well, dump it here. Oh fuck, oh right, I used the Grandmaster one. I have no more repair hammers, that's embarrassing. So I'm gonna bunch up a couple of these. And I'm gonna stack them up here. See this for some skill book. Healed up. Brings up nothing. have to pick all that stuff up when I clear up the inside. Yeah, it is. It's an amateur. The guy on the back is the more important. Yeah. He's able to take those blows. The Punisher is like pretty high up because it has a direct canto. Yeah. I'm gonna make a lot of money. Killing these Dark Brotherhood guys is actually a really good way to get a good source of income. The bazaar source, where does this put me in the bazaar? Over here, okay. That's all of the outside Dark Brotherhood members. I know I can just pile all that shit up in there, which I'm gonna do, and then use some civil intervention, just dump it all over at the temple. That's what I like about the intervention spells, like you can just be over encumbered, and instead of just coming all the way down here to pick everything up, you can just get yourself over encumbered, teleport your way out to the temple or shrine or whatever, and then dump it all over there, so it becomes more accessible rather than having to go back all the way down here every time. Because I might be able to repair it and get some more points in armor, so it pays off really well. So put this stuff up here. I'm not putting the blades down because I'm really positive I'm gonna end up missing them. And they're worth a lot of cash. So the inside is plagued with Dark Brotherhood members, so let's save up. Like the rats are very important members here. He's also a pretty weakling member because he was slow as fuck. Dispose of his body. It's a mid-tier member who's moving a bit faster. Oh no, still an apprentice. There should be a high-tier member somewhere in here. I know behind the door is one of the big wigs. Where's this door? Below. Should be around here then. Oh, that's a big boy. I think both of them are actually Punishers. Ya direct tanto. Direct tanto. Gonna dump 5 gloves. Make my way outside quickly and then dump all this stuff. Is the extra greed in me speaking. Like I could just flat out avoid grabbing all these, but it's so much money. Like each complete set is basically 4,500 gold. Like why wouldn't you make the most out of it? An insane amount of money. But the seats are also relatively light. I say as I'm like almost over encumbered again. Did I miss the big guy? Or did I enter the wrong... I have entered the wrong area. That's good. I think the right area must be the other door. I was always pretty positive that it was down here. It's actually up there. Also, I played the Skyrim DLC Ghost of the Tribunal, as I also have an archive up in YouTube. I mean, great thing that you can wear Dagoth Urs and Almalexia's mask, but voice clans are almost non-existent. That's a shame. That's an apprentice and that's a mid-tier one. That's a Punisher, because he's moving like a fucking torpedo. I will actually retreat for the first time. I'll actually retreat. I have to dump the Dantos. I'll put them on top of the pile so I actually don't miss them. Each Danto is 12 weight, which is a lot. But it's 12 weight, 14,000 gold. Grab all these, grab all these, grab all these. Again, it's a filthy amount of money. There's none here. The courtyard. I think I never ever go to the courtyard. Like, I killed the guy behind here, which is the leader, by the way. Just in case, I'll dump to restore fatigues, to restore health. Okay, as I said, just in case. Fuck.
There is no escape.
Jesus Christ. What is this exclusive one? Restore fatigue, because I'm gonna need every point of fatigue to land those hits. No, tell my liege, I have failed. There's bullets. So it has an adamantium jinx blade, 20 weight, 1500. Well, it's a jinx blade anyway. The Dark Brotherhood contract. The burial of this document under a special dispensation of the Night Monarch was entered in a contract in perpetuity with H. It's given special dispensation to execute Mr. Woods, an orc recently residing on the island of Underfell. In accordance with all the laws and traditions, and the aforementioned personage will be executed in the name of H in the most expedient manner possible. All services of the Dark Brotherhood are at the disposal of the bearer of this binding and non-disputable document. That Viper arrows, which are pretty mean. Dark Brotherhood gear. As I said, a Jinx Blade, and Jinx Blade are actually not that bad. 10-second paralyze and 10 poison damage per second, every second for 10 seconds. But the charge is utterly garbage. The charge of these, all of these are pretty garbage actually, but it is what it is. I think for the first time I'm gonna check the courtyard and see what's up with that. I think there might be just more members and that's about it. Bingo. First things first, I'm gonna dump the Jinx Blade because it's heavy as fuck. Oh, I have another corpse here. Up here. So my semi-long absence of like 2 or something weeks, I've been playing other stuff as well. I've been playing Monster Rancher Advance, which was pretty good. Probably the first time ever I actually beat the damn game. I was missing that last time, that little part on the last leg of the game where you have to actually put Grandpa on the freezer. That's in your monster that you're racing, by the way. So that you actually don't have to retire him or die. And actually complete the game with your monster. Because otherwise your monster will get too old and he won't be able to fight. So you won't be able to actually complete the game and you have to raise another new monster. Which takes a fair bit of time. But I completed it with the Golem. Golem is my favorite monster in Monster Rancher because it's utterly fucking ridiculous how much stuff he can do. That's a Punisher, by the way, because it's tanking my blows really well. Will it over-encumber me? Yes, he will. Drink. I can shrink as well, so it's naturally me. Are there more of you guys here? No, but there's this entire thing. Oh yeah. In Morrowind you cannot levitate at all, but in the sewers you can absolutely levitate. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of Dark Brotherhood members up here. Yep. I'm gonna go down here. There's actually known. It's not necessary to go this area at all. But since I'm already knees deep in the Brotherhood gear, I might as well just do it. I just need more backspace. But I believe at the end of it I will just be pretty encumbered, sorry. Just fill to the rim with armor. I should dump the chest pieces actually. Chest pieces are actually the heaviest piece. I would actually make a a pillow for that of these guys' armor. Oh, it looks good. The legs as well are pretty heavy, aren't they? 3. The boots, yeah. The legs are the most heavy cost efficient. God, dumping all this stuff down is gonna take me a while. Better sure get some repair hammers as well. I could just mark down here. Oh, hello. Hello, Punisher. How you doing? Apprentice. Like, I'm not gonna be having any sort of money problems at all. I'm tempted to just go to Creeper and sell it all to him. I saw there were 4, so come on, show up. There were more than 2. What's over there? Oh, it's an Adamantium helmet. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Right, yeah. So I probably have teased about it for a while. Tribunal adds the Adamantium Set, and one of the ways to get all the pieces is, well, randomly find every piece of Adamantium gear, and also excavate Adamantium ore, which then you can go to a smith and he will craft you Adamantium pieces. But it's better than the Ordinator armor, that's for sure. And it will not flag you for death if an Ordinator, like, talks to you while you're wearing it. I'm gonna give a quick look up there, because I don't remember what's up here. I believe there's nothing of importance, but doesn't hurt to check. What doesn't hurt to check either is to put my Godsync amulet so I can actually see what the fuck is going on here. Because there's one area in the game that is super dark, but has really important things. And you want to be able to actually see what you're looking at. If I believe correctly, there's nothing up here, if I remember correctly. But I think I have to check. It's one of those things that beforehand I should probably have written down careful notes, but if I ever get to do this playthrough ever again, I'll make sure to have more proper notes written down in a notepad or something. Levitation, yeah. It's some sort of way to tell you, hey, there's something up here. And a rusty key. You also flagged me something. Oh, right, yeah, it's this bomb. 2 arrows. There has to be something. But I'm not gonna waste time. I already have enough in my plate that I have to deal with. But yeah, going back to the main quest, we found that note. That was a black sacrament done by H. Somebody wanted to kill to kill Mr. Woods, aka us. So we will see. What is that about? What the journal says. Should report it to a guard immediately. next thing first, we should grab all this stuff. And make sure we're not missing any piece of equipment that we have acquired. So the reason why everything's separated is because, well, everything has a different condition. So over 300 of my current carry weight. Let's do divine intervention. That will send us to the temple here. Yeah, all this stuff. I need to just make sure I have enough to move around. I will just dump my Daedric stuff. And I will just cut down a lot of my weight. Yeah. Like the Daedric stuff is the heaviest part of this. I feel I left a couple of Tantos floating. Oh well, it's not a big deal. But dump these two pauldrons, and I can dump all these boots here. Perfect. So let's go and find a smith. The bastard doesn't have a smith, but the God's Reach has the trader smith, so let's go and find him. I believe it's this way.
Justice never sleeps.
The other manor. The other area I meant. Over here. And you orc. No. You partner. It's the Master Armorer Grandmaster. I can also buy some Adamantium axe. Again, like 1 to 60 on a 2-hander when you can just get like a 1-hander glove. Less condition, but still packs a punch. Let's get some repair hammers here. Probably gonna get some master hammers as well. Because the grandmasters are lighter. Yeah. I could pay him, but I'd rather do it myself. So the condition of these are topped off. This is why I'm gonna grab them.
City of magic.
And I'm gonna throw these hammers in. Because they all will have the same condition, they're gonna stack on top of each other, so they're gonna be easier to manage. Let's grab the Tantos now. Jinx blade. Did I run out? No, I did. I thought I'd run out of repair hammers. I'm gonna be freaking the hell out. Perfect. Got 26 sets of Dark Brotherhood gear. 8 Daedric Tantos. And 3 Vampire weapon blades. I'm gonna dump them here because I don't have a desire to sell them right now. But once I have to head back to Vanderfell, I might as well just sell it all. Equip all these. 191. Perfect. We made some progress. Dark Brotherhood. Alright, yeah, that's a touchy subject. Here, have some bribe money. Dark Brotherhood. We killed our leader, I couldn't count on that. Probably have to speak to Tienus Delitian about it. He's the captain of our guard. You can find him in the throne room. Oh yeah, I should
I'm
probably
glad I see you well, Sarah.
restore it.
I'm not busy now.
Mournhold, city of light, city of
Versailles Chambers and from Tinus Delirian. Hello. It's an official matter, yes it is. Mr. Woods, I know your name and I'm Tinus Delirian, captain of the King Helse's Royal Guards. I have influence with King Helset, and King Helset is known for rewarding his friends. I have an official matter you ought to be able to help me with. Okay, tell me more about this. The rumors among the people that about King Lethan's death. Rumors that Athrin Lethan did not die a natural death. There are no truth to them, of course. Speak to the people about King Lethan's death. You are not known to them as my representative, and they may be more candid with you. Let me know if you find the source of these rumors. I'll take care of it.
The Nine and
Also, I'm gonna drink some water because I have been speaking for a while. Oof. I wonder why they are all so hostile. Is it because I am a Royal Guard? I am the Royal Guard. What can I do for you? Okay, cool. Innocent's death. It's an old man and he can live forever. Cool. King Innocent's death. It's an old man, he's living forever. Okay, cool. Verano, what do you have for me? I guess I'll have to go out of the Royal Guard room and actually talk to other people.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
What do you ask of? Piece of the Nine.
Made of. He was an old man, old men die. And now Helset is king, Cloakling the king.
Good to see you again.
Of course. What the other? The king is dead, don't leave the king. What more do you want me to say? We're friends here. The king is dead, don't leave the king. What would say? The parasite he died of old age. I'm not sure what they would say over the Litton Manor. That's a hint.
A few words can help.
This manor I think is on God's Reach. Not the Great Bazaar, God's Reach. Other area of the opposite area of this. They get north exploded. Lethan's manor is over there.
7 virgins.
Well, yeah. Andrel, if you're here to offer your respect, speak to Ravani Lethan, the king's widow. Alright, I'll tell you what I think. He was old, but not that old. Maybe he just died, like they say. Maybe someone helped him along. There's a broadside sheet called the Common Tongue. He says that Helset poisoned hundreds of people when he was in the West. So why not here?
Greetings and salutations.
And now I can actually go and report. Let's talk to the widow and see what she says about this. Hello. Did King die? They murdered him, Helset and his spiders. Everybody knows. No one lifts a finger. Imperial justice. Ha, I spit on Imperial justice. They killed my husband, and now that wicked man is king. I curse Helset and all his kin. May they die tomorrow, weeping, watching their children die today. That's how she knows Letha was murdered. Everybody knows. There's a print for everyone to see in the broadsheets of the common tongue. Says Helset poisoned hundreds of people in the West. If Helset was a wicked murder before, why not now?
We must endure our sorrows.
Get out of here.
Mournhold. City of
Nobody.
Blood.
I'm listening.
Here. Versailles chamber. Versailles chamber leads to the throne.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Is there an official matter or is there something else you want to discuss? Have you learned the source of the rumors of the King Lethan's death? They have already made this copy of the common tongue. I believe it is indeed the source of the rumors. I see no source of evidence for its speculation, just vague falsehoods. Thank you, well done. Measure your royal services and exceptional qualities to King Helset. I think we might find you further employment. For example, we lack sources of information in Almalexia's temple. You help me find a temple informant. We need a source of information inside Almalexia's temple. There are rumors of discontent in the temple. Go to Almalexia's temple and look for someone discontented. Listen sympathetically and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helset or whether the temple plans to act against him. I'll take care of it, of course. Whether the temple informant is contained in the temple. I don't know much about it. I know there's a religious group called the Dissident Priests of who the temple have cast out and prosecuted as heretics. And also there are temple members who disagree with some of the actions and policies of the temple, but who keep silent and work for change from within. If handled skillfully, a discontented member could be a useful informant on temple affairs. We need to go to the temple. As an intervention is going to lead us right to the temple.
Justice never sleeps.
Are you gonna stand on my way?
Yes?
Continue the temple. I am a faithful believer, but America makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the tribunal stopped walking among us, stopped listening and speaking with us. This worries me and made me sad. Were our gods abandoning us? Were they growing weak? But since Amalia has lately come among us again, I feel more worried, not less. Her face glows brightly with hope and power, but her words seem dark and bitter. Listen patiently and sympathetically. Amalexia's homilies are full of compassion, understanding, wisdom, and acceptance, but now her sermons seem more intent on destroying the wicked, punishing the foolish, and rewarding the faithful, the unquestioning, obedient faithful. Yes, and these are difficult times, and in difficult times to survive we must be hard. I trembled for the failing of my faith, but the God I once loved now frightens me. Ask about the temple of King Helset. Helset has murdered King Lethan and struck his crown, and it has murdered King Lethan. It was a fool, it was our fool. So long as the puppet king was a joke, we could all laugh and ignore him. Helset is not a fool, and no one is laughing. If Helset seeks in earnest to be king, then Amalexia and the temple are so earnest to destroy him. Is the sort of temple informative. She said that in case he seeks in earnest to be king, then Amalexia and the temple are sought to destroy him. That's good enough for informant, right? Sounds like they just want to f him out of orbit.
Zenithar's fortune to you.
Yeah, have a constant shield from what? Oh, they were email, that's right.
Justice.
Yeah, yo, I found your informant. Garnet speaks her mind, and from what you say it sounds sincere. You handled her word. The temple seems to recognize that King Helset will not be content to be a puppet like King Lethan, and plans to act against that. Very good work, Mr. Woods. The king will hear from your loyal service now. If you help us with another matter, King Helsed is concerned about the possible disloyalty among the guards. I have replaced many of the former king's guards with more reliable men, but I have to keep some experienced guards, and I cannot be certain of their disloyalties. I will pretend to should join the royal guards, and that's an excuse for talking to the guards, sounding them out and looking for evidence of disloyalty. If you find any hint of treason or evidence of disloyalty, report it to me. Take no action, report it to me. I'll judge what their actions are appropriate. I'll take care of it.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
I won't let it go. Join the royal guard. I don't care if Sirius Lethan thinks you're qualified, that's fine with me, but how do I like being guard? I'm new here. I haven't formed an opinion. I know and trust Letus Direra and I expect he will do right by me. Mention your Lalu connections. Nothing wrong with House Lalu. I'm sure they're very happy about King Helse succeeding their King Lethan, but no point hiding from Tienus Delitian. So to find out sooner or later, so you might as well let him straight off. I'll bribe you a bit. Give me some money. Said you offer me to. He wants to be a real guard, then you will be a real guard, nothing to do with me. How do I like it? I was born as my body and free to blabber to strangers, so King Lethan was a bit of a fool, but he was good to me, and King Hesse is no fool. He got to keep experienced men like me around. New fellows like you, someone gonna teach them their business, cause they're not gonna know about it. Oh really? Does Dillian know about it? You talk to Alleria Aren. Tell her about your house Lalu. Really, don't tell Tears Dillian about just tell Alleria Aren. So we got a name. So we have to look for this Alleria Aren.
Justice never sleeps.
Because chambers are locked from within and cannot be opened by any means. The Legion Depot. Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
Mono, city of light.
Irven Irano. Aleri Aren. So these are all royal guards. I believe the note should be his oh, never mind. Handwritten note. A curious copy of the guard duty rosters from past several weeks. The handwriting is tiny and almost illegible with frequent misspellings, but there are three names that are always correctly spelled: Mileva Dralen, Irano, and Aleri Aren. Those watches will know three are the only guards in the throne can be underlined twice. It's here. I'm gonna put my master lockpick. Here.
Mono, city of light.
No crime has been
City of
committed.
magic.
Let's go back to the throne room and deliver this note.
Long live the king.
Yeah, I have an official matter. Found evidence of disloyalty among the guards? Of course. It is Irano's handwriting. On the note you found, he notes that the watches that Draven, Aren, and Irano are the only guards in the throne room. I believe I will change the watch schedules to prevent that, and I will need you to keep a close eye on all three. Very shrewd work, Mr. Woods. You brought me clear evidence of disloyalty among the guards. Now I need you to find evidence of conspiracy against Gilkens among the Hilalu nobles. The old kings of Klalu supporters have accepted King Helseth's ascension to the throne with grace. Maybe they will find another candidate, a Klalu candidate for example, that would be better. Maybe they have some plan to express some preference. If so, I doubt they would be candid about it. Maybe you should search Latin Manor for documents, diaries, or tangible evidence of such plans. I'll take care of it, of course. What should I ask about defenses? Depends such information you may not be useful to me. Okay, I'll take it. Some espionage doesn't hurt much, doesn't it? I keep running at full speed. What is my speed, by the way? Oh, it's 79. I thought it was 100. No. I'm still moving really fast. Have to get to God's Reach, and God's Reach is, if I remember correctly, that away. Soldering hit. What time is it? I need to check the time again. Oh, it's almost 40 minutes away from New Year. The pace I'm going, I'm gonna be caught up to the point of the temple, having to do some killing. Terra Manor, right? I have to do Terra Manor? Yeah. You have a conspiracy? No, nothing here. The content of the temple. Okay. That's an hard reader, no. Can I sneak and grab it? It's always Chameleon fucking cheats everything. Divine intervention. Disappear. Precise chamber, so you have to get this way. Helsinki has still not shown up. Evidence. Well, it's very interesting. Verano, Hlogar the Bloody, and Brennan Allen are always conspiring to assassinate King Helsen. This is a punishment with treason, punishment by death. I will make draw up writs of execution. You, the King, great server, if you execute these traitors, of course. Technically. Excellent. When you execute these traitors, report back to me. I have to ask where each of them is. Where's Allen? I have no idea to look. It could be anywhere in the city, okay. Here are the Bloody. I don't know. Maybe to jump, try looking down the sewers, okay. The voice was mentioned. Problem Verano. Search for him around the temple. So I know there's like a best way to do this. You can absolutely lie about murdering like half of these guys. G-Pop's buddies.
This park, these plants, are hymns of praise, Sarah, and I'm right proud of it.
From Verano, I looked up by the temple. Here are the Bloody. What are the West Sewers? Looking down the West Sewers. Look like someone knows the sewers, I don't know. Creating God's Reach that leads to several residential areas. I think this one leads to under the palace. The West Sewers are the west of that, okay. So execute that goodbye. Brennan Allen. It's a bookworm. Drake a bookseller. Where's... I think that's the guy.
Sorry, not interested.
Not Oliven.
Really?
Verano.
Say your
There you are.
picture and be done.
Evidence of conspiracy. I know what you're talking about. It's only some mistake. Go away. Okay, thanks. Blessings of the night and CV and anything else you like. Thank the gods I said. Mark said I'll go instantly, and I'll show you I will never betray your mercy. Because everything is just not great. And executing every single one of them sounds like iffy. Especially with Helset. Helset is not to be trusted. Bookseller, since he's a bookworm, so I think there's a bookseller on the way to the bazaar. Do you have any more rumors here? Trust Motherfell, alright, Imperial Fellow, blah 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 blah. The Black Dart Gang, there we go. Clothier, Pawnbroker, I think there's a bookseller on this area. Magic Shop, Armory, Bookseller. Verano Allen. It's a bookworm. So, are you up here? There you are. Conspiracy. Oh, I knew this was happen. Please have mercy on me. Yeah, you can run away. Shown self-honorable Orca. Thank you. I will send myself from Morcon immediately. I would better die than betray your generosity. And now, excuse me, I believe a safe intervention will swiftly deliver me out of peril. So one has a recoil, one has some safe intervention.
You have a question.
Do honor to me.
And now I have to find one to the west sewers. I need to check something quickly. The palace sewer sent me to the sewer, so yeah. Let's go to the west sewers. That's an officer. That's a dead guy. Whoa. Just in case I'm chug like too exclusive. No, one exclusive on quality. I have a lot of quality reserve fatigue, so I might as well just chug up. Holy crap. Some of these guys are just really tough. Tower shield, yeah, like that will help you. Disposing corpses. Wardur sogs. These are not your regular down-the-mill dogs. They are actually pretty rough customers. I think Thorman is down there. And I think you don't get to...
Now here's one.
No, you won't. There is a conspiracy.
How are you?
Yeah, escape. Okay, I don't want to fight you. Oh wait, I see. You're a good guy. I said so. You wanted to get lost fast, right? Okay, time to use that old recall amulet. So long, pal, and thanks. I'm gonna give a quick look around here. Guy has a club. Has an axe. No, wait, no, yeah, he has a club. Clubs are... He was an officer. Drop everything. Expose the corpse so I can actually target the officer. Still battle axe and just some restore health potion. Just take the time to repair. So I can actually maximize my damage. Oh, to Battlefield. Battlefield has a lot of things going on, so... Double back and explore another section of this space. The residential sewers. There must be something over here. Oh, it's again Clomar's area. I'll just drink all his potions because the bargain potions are just way too heavy. Way too heavy.
Justice never sleeps.
Where is my body? Drake and Dragon, that's a new one that I haven't heard. Ever. Hello, I'm gonna just bribe you with like a couple hundred gold. Yeah, it should matter. Have escaped all three. There must be some leak in the palace here. Well, you've done the best you could. Have my thanks. I'll take the guess that you tried, and now I'd like to find the anonymous letter by the anonymous writer of the common tongue. I'd like to find the anonymous writer of the common tongue and persuade you to stop printing such lies about King Hellset. Make official inquiries. People look are stupid and sure you have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, like particularly if you approach the less reputable citizens, persons who place profitable honor. Tell me more. First of all, you look around and discover who is writing these lies. You should find and persuade him to stop printing lies. The manner of persuasion is left to your discretion. You will be discreet, of course. Would appear threatening or time-honored imperial traditions of encouraging. We don't want you to appear to be threatening the time-honored imperial traditions of encouraging free speech. I'll take care of it. You could report to me when you file this anonymous writer and make sure that never prints lies about King Kelset ever again.
And the Empire.
So we have to find out where he is. I know where he is, but it's good to find on the playthrough.
Justice never sleeps.
As evidence, so... no, there's no anything about it. It's just one life. Just one of like little mysteries, I guess.
Good to see you again, friend.
Okay, I'll
I
just
was just doing a little writing.
grease the wheels a bit. Tell me about it. Oh, okay. Maybe in the temple, do we know about it? This guy went from there all the way down here. The anonymous writer. We're looking it up for an enormous rate of talk to someone who deals in writing books and scrolls, for example. Perhaps a person with shady reputation like a pawnbroker. That's a good way to start. Let's go to the Great Bazaar. In the meantime, I could talk to the Argonian right here. He's a pawnbroker, so two birds with one stone. Anonymous writer. Or I heard about the guy who comes right. It's named Trellis Baris. That is not a name known to me personally because I have to know the names of people more personally. And this guy I do not know. And other people I talk to also do not know. Which is noteworthy in itself. I'll make the guess that this guy is well hid and wants to stay well hid. But where do I first hear about this guy? In the Craftsman Call, so maybe that's one place to look. That's why I don't know him, I know of him. Achira. Okay, don't hurt me, just one of giving me this close. She gave me this stolen book too. No one can read it and no one will buy it for me, just take it. Leave me alone, I swear it was my idea. Stolen book. What is this stolen book about? Private notes to not read. The discovered combination of these ciphers. These separable symbols, very little can be made of this text. Save the signature Elbert Nermak.
We greet you as a friend. Welcome.
Elbert Nermak. Alright, this person sells scripts and brats. Trace buddies.
You shouldn't be here.
I'll probably find the guy that owns the book
Alexia's grave.
eventually. Oh yeah, right, I want to check on the guy with the date.
Hey there, sport.
How did your gig go? Wait a minute. Very good. When you're surprised, just the way you thought you would. Why no one wanted to be personally and frankly, I don't wish to discuss it anymore, rather than forget the whole thing ever happened. I think it actually went south.
A good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind.
Class. Oh, what a wet blanket. He could have talked about his... Could he have talked any more about his dead boy? He chose a wonderful person, but I couldn't stand him clearly. I don't think you could fix me up with anyone else. In fact, maybe we shouldn't talk about it anymore at all. Nothing personal, just think we have a lot more to do. We can't afford to waste time anymore. Goodbye, Mr. Woods. Yeah, so I failed this quest. That's what happened. It can always fail. And that's the shitty, sucky part about this quest.
Excuse me.
Which means that I will not be able to get it by Polar Blade. I have to find other artifacts to give up. Which shouldn't be a big deal, to be quite honest. Right, God's Reach. Because I'm gonna need 2 artifacts to donate. So I'll have to look within my notes. Crystal Hall is over here? No, it's over there. So we can save. Let's the smith right here. Let's grease a bit the wheels here. I mean, if no one would trace here, ask me again, I'll tell you the same thing. Okay, where is this? Okay. The Craftsman Hall, but the way certainly is here somewhere, but no one's going to admit it.
Need customer.
Keep out. it. Okay, cool. Secret office. There's some materials here as well. Oop. Don't talk to me, talk to the boss. And here, we were just here. We just work here. Don't try anything funny. I will settle with you the hard way.
Talk to the boss.
Join his buddies. Well, here I suggest you make your answer very clear. And this is the office. Because this office and what we do here is well kept secret, and we don't wish to keep. And we wish to keep it a secret if it means that you don't leave her alive. What? If it means you don't leave her alive, yeah, you missed a letter. It's not me speaking. It's actually somebody forgot a letter. I'm looking for Argonia. Well, the legitimate excuse, completely unbelievable, of course. But no words for that. Never heard of it. Excuse me very well. You may go. So the office is secret. I will kill you for it. Oh well, since our office is no longer a secret. Yeah. So that's the joke.
The straight truth.
The joke response. But I should actually go for the proper response here.
We print the truth. The straight truth.
It will stop printing lies about King Helset. Printing lies about King Helset in common tongue and printing the truth. They will keep it printing the truth in the common tongue unless you can think can stop me. How about a donation of 3,000 to the Widows and Orphans Fund will stop you? You are a shrewd judge of character. I am a man of principle, and I will not hold my common tongue for a payment of gold. But I know what benefits gold can do if it goes very well. I will not discuss King Helset in the common tongue. You have my word, and I will take the 3,000 gold to Widows and Orphans Fund. And now, if you excuse me, I will have to relocate immediately. Now the secret of our office is spoiled.
If I worked out, I'd look that way too.
So now, go proper ending. In theory, I don't know if like
Excuse me, I was just thinking.
me allowing what you're thinking. What is your name?
The king's
yes,
health to you, sir.
I believe I would get King's Oath. Because I actually did most as I was told. Yeah, I could. It's an almost right in common tongue and trace varies give word to discuss King Helsen in common tongue and give 3,000 contribute to widows and orphans found, yeah, and small sacrifice in the service of my king. Yeah, and I get King's Oath. Trust you in your judgment, I will satisfy with your service and sentiments. You shall have 3,000 gold to cover your expenses, and a rich reward in great honor. Besides, I'll give you King's Oath blade, exactly like the ones used by the Royal Guard. Only those sworn to the King's service, tested in great trials may use them. They bear deadly curses that kill thieves and traitors, that's not true. And the last one official matter, go to Lady Versailles, and I ask you to speak with you. She asked to speak with you, sorry.
Long live the king.
And King's Oath is this one, the Diedric Claymore. 160 chop, 152 slash, 136 on thrust. When it strikes, deals 20 damage, health 3 points for 3 seconds. 3 seconds of paralyze, and for 20 fire damage. 20 points on 3 seconds on a 450 charge. This actually is a pretty obscene weapon.
Justice Nils.
Alright, this closed door. Lady Queen
Approach
Versailles.
be recognized,
I
my
wanted to
good
speak
man.
with you and understand you're performing some duties with Blaeus, and you've done well. I believe that you should investigate as well. Which sounds two minds. One mind where there's a monarchy led by Helsen, and another mind simple led by Goddess Adamantium to know whom you may trust. While there will be no open hostility between the two, there are always under occurrences that bear watching. I'd like you to make yourself known to the temple and see what you can learn. Speak with Freddy Heller. He's a powerful man. The temple and a confidant of Almalexia. See if you can know him a bit. whom you may trust. The question, especially in company of gods and kings, I'm always here to answer your questions. My time in the political region is done, and I will not miss it. However, I do not like to know what's happening to my son and his monarchy. I stay interested. You should know to take time to speak with Plinius Mero, a dear friend of mine. He's knowledgeable in a great many subjects and is always interested to speak with. Apart with two, it's up to you to decide who your friends are. So now, and I have to go. There's no journal update, but it's pretty much telling you go to the temple and talk to this guy. I'm gonna do some ping pong first, because I want to leave alongside all these the king's house, because it weighs 81 pounds, kilograms, or whatever unit you want to use. That's a lot of weight, and I don't want to have it on my bags right now. Reception area. Register. Service to the lady. If you want to arrive to Morrowind from Battlefield, I would totally arrive and stand some problems with our product group. Usually rather effective, and I'm surprised you're still alive. Because you have potential or they sent incompetence, I believe you might be of service to Our Lady. Always aware of how you might find the service of Lady Amalexia if you are worthy to do so. The temple and the city is guarded by the High Ordinators and the Hands who fulfill the duties for the lady. I am Chief Steward Flerlis Clare, and now I wish you to be used. We have some matters to discuss. Have you already met young King Klalu Helsed, a foul man and worthy to sit on the throne? Still, he holds right of succession. The lady must keep an ever watchful eye on this king. Though unless you do something about that, you will be detrimental to the temple and our first city, and perhaps all of Morrowind. Currently, there are concerns about some new recruits that Helsed might be training. Recruits? The standing army is nothing new in the city. It will be largely unnecessary. Morrowind is protected by her walls from the outside and by Our Lady and Malexia from within. Now there mount an attack here. Still, tradition dictates that the king maintain an army, and we believe that Helsed is raising quite a different sort of army, a goblin army. Foul creatures, no wonder Helsed has chosen them to be his foot soldiers. I know that these goblins are being trained nearby, and though not where exactly as the city about goblins, and someone will know. I wish you to find the location of the goblin training arena, and when you do kill the war chiefs, there should be two. Sever the head of the army, and the rest will shatter like script. You might read the city of their two ultimate trainers as well. Completely silent will be trainers. Very sure that they have been used their goblins to reinforce their armies. Why, I don't know. Rumor has it that Helsed has contracted two Altmer to train his goblin army. Find this Altmer, and it will be a service to rid the city of them. And with that, I believe it's a good stopping point. I need a lengthy questline. And we're like 20 minutes away from New Year, so that's all for this year. I'll continue streaming next year, of course. Happy New Year for everybody. Even if you are not watching this on New Year, have a good rest of the day, and hopefully 2022 will be a better year, I suppose. But yeah, bye bye, and see you next time.